Hey guys, it's a one and only maths favorite teacher. So this session will be basically dealing with the last part of dealing with complex logarithms. So as you can see here, we are given log 2 base 9 times log 3 base 5 times log 5 base 4. So in order to solve this, we are going to use the changing of the base of a logarithmic law, right? So to those who don't know, the changing of the logarithmic base law, it's one and the same thing as you being given log of, let's say, given log of A of C. So this log of A of C, it can be written as what? Log B base E, like log B base C divided by log B base of A. So this concept is the one that we normally say is the changing of the base of a logarithmic law, right? So we're going to use this law in order to be able to simplify the following. So on log 2 base 9, let's use the changing of the base of a logarithmic law. So we know that it can be written as log 10 base of 9 divided by log 10 base of 2, based on the concept of the law that I've just recently explained. Then we're going to say multiply by, and then we're going to still use the changing of the base law, logarithmic law. So that will be what? That will be the log of 10 base 5 divided by the log of 10 base of 3. Then we're going to multiply by, you still use the concept of the changing the base of a logarithmic law. So that will be written as the log of 10 base 4 divided by what? The log of 10 base of 5. So one thing that is very important here, as you can see, log 10 base 5 is going to cancel log 10 base 5, right? So that's the first starting point. And then after the two cancel out, we're going to have something like, let me write it. That will be the log of 10 base 9 divided by the log of 10 base 2 multiply by, remember that as you cancelled them, you're going to say log 10 base 5, it goes once, log 10 base 5, it goes once, right? Then here you'll be left with 1 over what? 1 over log of 10 base of 3 multiply by, then here you'll be having, let me use a different color, you'll be having what? Log 10 base of 4 all over 1. So the next step that I'm going to use, I'm going to change this 9 and write it in an exponent form. You know that when you change 9, writing it in an exponent form according to the fishbone method, you know that you're going to write 9, then you say divide by 3. 9 divided by 3, it's 3, then you write it here. Then you say 3 divided by 3, get 1, you write it there. So it means to say 3 squared is the same as 9. So where there is 9, I'm going to write 3 squared. So that will be the log of 10. And then there you go, we are having 9. So since 9 is the same as 3 squared, let me use a different color. I'm going to write 3 squared here. 3 squared. And then I'm going to divide by whatever I'm having, which is what? Which is the log of 10 base of 2. Then I'm going to say multiply by. So here I'm having 1 over log 3. Write it as it is. Log 10 base 3, so to say. Then multiply by. And then with regards to this one here. So that is log 10 base of 4. So that log 10 base of 4, I'm going to still use the fishbone method, right? Then I'm going to change 4. So I'm going to say, as you can see, I'm going to say 4, you divide by 2, you're going to get 2, you write it there. Then you say 2 divided by 2, you're going to get 1. You write it there. So you know that this one is 2 squared, it's equals to 4. Right? So this basically means to say here on log 10 base 4, you're going to write log of 10. And then since 4 is the same as 2 squared, you're going to write it as 2 squared. Don't forget to also divide by 1. But that one, it doesn't have any effect, so to say. So let's move. Let me try to rewrite it, and then let's continue. So previously here we had log 10, log 10. Then we had what? We had 3 squared. We had 3 squared. Let me write it as it is. And then we divide by what? We had log 10 base 2. So we had the log of 10 base of 2, as you can see. And then we also have times 1 over log 10 base 3 times 1 over the log of 10 base of 3 multiply by, lastly, we are having log 10 2 squared. So we're having the log of 10 together with what? 2 squared. So we're going to write 2 squared there. So we're also having of 1. So I'm just going to take it step by step so that you can be able to see what I write, right? And then with regards to this, the next very important concept that I'm just going to write here, you're going to take these two, then you're going to bring it forth here in front, right? So it means to say you'll be having 2 what? 2 the log of 10 base of 3. Then we divide by log 10 base 2, the log of 10 base of 2 as it is, right? Multiply by, this one will be 1 over the log of 10 base of 3 as it is. Or you can write it like this for it to make your work to be much neat. Then you say multiply by, and then here you're going to use the very same concept of you taking this 2 that serves as an exponent, bringing it forth here in front, right? So that will be 2. And then we're going to have what? We're going to have log of 10 base of 2 divided by 1. So the next step that we are going to write here is very important, right? So these two, they're going to cancel. Log 10 base 3 cancels log 10 base 3, it goes once, right? And then, as well as this one right here, log 10 base 2, it goes once, log 10 base 2, it goes once. So, as we are now writing it properly, so on the numerator, we'll be having 2, open bracket, multiply by the 1. Then we divide it by 1, multiplied by, so this one is the same as you writing 1 over 1. Multiply by, and then there we are having 2 into 1, divided by the denominator of 1. So when it's like this, it now makes it work to be much easy. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 divided by 1 is 2. So here you're going to have 2. Multiply by 1 over 1, it's 1. Multiply by 2 times 1 is 2. 2 over 1 is 2. So you're having 2 times 1, which is 2. 2 times 2 is going to be what? 4. So it means to say 4, it's your final answer as you are multiplying throughout, right? Because we normally use logarithms in order for us not to use a calculator, right? So that's basically what you need to do, right? So that's how basically we solve this, guys. So this one was one of those a bit challenging, but it's easy at this same time, right? So it needs you to know this logarithmic law that we normally say is the what? Changing of the base logarithm law. This one. Changing of the base logarithm, right? So it's very important that you familiarize yourself with this. Then after that, the final answer is 4. It's a one and only maths favorite teacher. Stay tuned for more.